That's right. Keaton left it. This is where I settled. I'm sorry, mister, but I need to loaner your clothes and your horse. The Reno Kid. Come on off with those boots. All right, hurry it up.
Ever since the first white man settled in this part of the country, we've been waiting for the railroad to build north. And now that it's decided to do so, the big question is who's going to be left out in the cold. Now, as near as I can see it, here's what we're up against. The survey is all set as far as Billings Pass. Then the question is, will it go east through Indian Gap, or will it go west? Give us folks out here in Redwood Valley the break. The only thing that seems to stand in our way is White Horse Mountain. Now, there's no way to build a railroad around it, and it's too steep to go over. The only answer is a tunnel.
If you'll pardon the interruption, Ryder, I took it upon myself to mail the railroad a letter this morning. I'd like to read a copy of it. Gentlemen, on tomorrow's stage, we are shipping you $50,000, contributed by the property owners of Redwood Valley to help finance a tunnel through White Horse Mountain. This should remove the only obstacle toward having the railroad go through this valley rather than Indian Gap. Trusting the delay in raising this fund will not jeopardize our chances for the road, yours truly. I sign for the committee.
But, Mr. Bidwell, we've actually only
I
collected...
know. But it's important that we prove good faith without further delay. Here, Ryder, I've made up the difference. All I'm interested in is bringing this railroad through Redwood Valley. And I know from experience, you can't stall around with big business.
Sheriff! Sheriff!
What on earth's the matter, Beaver? Where have you been?
Down at Lancelot Gate. Telegraph man come from town. He give me this to Sheriff. He say he's important. He say hurry it up like he was scared at me. He say nobody safe. Maybe everybody killed.
Hey, listen to this, folks. When last seen, the Reno Kid was headed toward your locality. He robbed a man of a horse, gun, and clothes. But that wasn't more than 75 miles south of here. It kind of knocks the wind out of your plans, Mr. Bidwell.
How? What do you mean?
Well, had you come out here sooner when the Reno Kid was previous on the loose, you'd know.
$50,000 is too much temptation to put in the kid's way.
But who's going to tell him about it? How'll they know?
That's what the express companies used to ask. Well, the kid had robbed us out of a fortune, and we never got any of it back. Anyhow, we found they woke up. Wouldn't accept any money shipments as long as this left-handed bandit was on the loose, and that goes now. Anybody shipping over $100 will do so at their own risk.
Maybe you'd better keep this for a while. Right the railroad, the money is raised and waiting.
Oh, but that's our worry, not the railroads. The only language they understand is hard cash. But, listen, excuse me, but I think I'd better do something about this telegram, even if I don't know what.
Well, wait a minute, Sheriff.
Why not encourage this kid to rob the stage? Huh? What are you talking about? Gives the impression the stage is carrying valuable express. Manning it with a shotgun messenger would help. Somebody could ride patrol out ahead. Well, that wouldn't stop the Reno Kid. He'd rig out a roadblock or burn a bridge. Excellent. While he's busy doing that, they'll slip the money out along another road and another kind of rig. I volunteer to use my own buckboard, only I'm not very familiar with the side roads.
That's a first-rate idea, Mr. Bidwell. And the sheriff could go along and show you the old canyon road. You know, he just about wears it out every salmon season between here and the North Fork.
We got to be awful careful with these boots. They've become pretty valuable.
You think we're as far along as the stage?
Well, the county road's right over those hills. That's where they ought to be right about now.
There's the stage. Yeah, but look over here. I'll ride ahead and wait. You close in from behind.
If the Reno Kid had any notion about a holdup, we'd have run into him somewhere back along the grade.
That's right, Red. He wouldn't pick open country like there is ahead. I guess.
Where'd that come from?
Sounds like it came from the canyon road.
I'll take care of him.
Maybe you'd do better if you climbed to the back seat.
All right.
Well, that'll take care of him. Now we've got to pile this rig over before anybody gets here.
See those tracks, Little Beaver? A rig and team passed here recently. They must be on ahead.
to get out of here. Take the boots with you and beat it.
He's dead, Red?
No, he isn't, but I'm afraid he's hurt pretty bad. He caught the bullet in his side, high up. It may be lodged in his chest.
That's you, Red?
Yes, are you all right, Mr. Bidwell?
I don't know. I must have been knocked out when the rig tipped over. The boots. Where's the money?
They're gone, Red.
Did you get a chance to look at the robbers?
Came out of shoot. Red bandana, red and white. Wore it over his face. Brown curly hair, I think. Then the rig must have tipped over.
What hand did he use to shoot with? Did you notice?
Came at us down the slope. He was firing as he came. His gun was in this hand.
Uh-huh. Brown curly hair, and he used his left hand.
You think the Reno Kid, Red?
Well, likely. Anyhow, they say he's left-handed. You feel able to help me get this rig on its wheels and then take the sheriff into town?
Well, I think so. But what about you? Can't you do the driving?
Well, somebody's got to pick up the kid's trail before it cools off. Come on, let's get started.
Bidwell would know better what he looks like. I was done for before he got close enough for me to see him. Take this, Red. Fetch back the kid.
I'll do my best. You better get him into the doctor as fast as you can without jolting him up too much.
Here goes. You're Red.
You might get in the way of a bullet. You'd better go with the sheriff and Mr. Bidwell.
You go on ahead. I'll overtake you when I've emptied these boots. Followed by somebody.
Well, there's a good place to stop him. I'll stay here. You go around and blast him from the side.
dead, Red. But no have magic to Red Ryder. Think Red no fool, little Beaver. Red, you still alive.
Yes, little Beaver. I'm still alive, but I...
You rest there, Red. We get Thunder. Thunder, Thunder. Get hurt bad. You help me now. You hang on. We find her where we left. Then we get Madison there. Reno.
Hello, Molly.
Oh, Reno. You don't know how long I've waited for this moment. I didn't know they let you out.
Well, you see, I didn't have a chance to ride, and They didn't let me out, Molly. I escaped. When I heard you were living in this shack, I couldn't stand it.
But, darling, it's such an awful chance.
The worst they can do is put me back in prison again. How's Johnny?
Oh, he hasn't been very well, Reno. Come on in and see for yourself.
You suppose he and I'll have to get acquainted all over again?
Oh, don't be silly. He'll know you. Honey, if he's asleep, we'd better not wake him up.
Oh, Johnny. He doesn't look very well, does he, Molly? What seems to be the trouble?
I don't know, Reno, but I'm also worried. Reno. Maybe you better hide, Reno.
That big fellow's been hurt. He sure had a close call. But it doesn't look too serious. First thing to do is to wash the dirt out of this wound. Would you get me some water, please, Molly?
Yes, Betcha. Take the pitcher on the table, and you'll find the water barrel out on the back porch. Reno, you're taking awful chances letting strangers in here. Sooner or later, they'll...
I know, Molly. But what else could we do? Besides, I'm sure he never saw me before.
But they might suspect who you are. You know, you were arrested before in the way you were described.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be on my guard all the time. How'd he happen to get shot?
Him get shot chasing bandits. Then he must be a peace officer.
How about it? Is he?
Him Red Ryder's peaceable man. Sheriff gets shot. Him take Sheriff place.
Oh, my head. Where am I?
You get shot. This man takes in here.
Don't get excited, fella. The best thing for you to do is to take it easy.
I'm afraid he's awful sick. Typhoid cough syrup, but I can't get him to take any. He says it tastes nasty. You try and give him some. I know if we could get him to take a spoonful, he'd feel a lot better.
Here you are, son. This is good for you. Now, don't act like that. You're a big boy now. Come on, son.
You know, I used to take it when I was a little boy. It's good for you. Here, let me have it. I'll show Johnny how to take the medicine. Open your mouth, little Beaver, and show Johnny how good it is.
That's good, see? No more cough.
It'll do the same for you, too, Johnny.
Here you are, son. There, that's fine.
Oh, I'm afraid what you need here is a doctor and pronto. Little Beaver, you scoot on back to Redwood Valley and tell the Duchess to bring Doc Ellis.
We go fast.
And while you're there, tell the Duchess that... I better send her a note.
Oh, well, I don't like to fetch him way out here. Maybe I ought to saddle a horse and ride Johnny in.
Oh, you don't need to do that. The Duchess is my aunt. I don't want her to go worrying about me. She might send a searching party looking for me.
I think the best thing is to have the doctor come here.
There, that ought to put her mind at ease. The Duchess is always making mountains out of molehills.
Please tell her only Jack.
I'd better go out and take care of the horses.
Why don't you bring Johnny over here?
Here, I'll give you a hand. When you feel like riding, I suppose you'll start manhunting again, huh?
Yep,
Single-handed?
it all depends. You want to volunteer some help?
Maybe. You got a pretty good idea who you're looking for?
Yes and no. I've never seen him to recognize him, and I wasn't there when he shot up the sheriff and made away with $50,000. However, all signs point to a fellow who just broke out of prison.
It's funny a man would take a chance on pulling a holdup knowing the law was hot on his trail.
Yes, it does seem strange. But the descriptions of the two seem to tally. He being left-handed, brown curly hair and such.
Descriptions don't prove a thing. Lots of folks are left-handed, including myself. My hair isn't exactly straight.
Yes, I've noticed that. You better look out or I'll start running you in.
I might not be so easy to run in.
If you were the man I'm looking for, you wouldn't. The man I'm supposed to bring in is... Maybe you've heard of him. The Reno Kid?
Sure. Who hasn't? Some folks claim he and I are almost dead ringers. I guess that's why I followed his trial as close as I did. I didn't think they were going to convict him at first, on the evidence they had, such as him shooting with his left hand and his hair being curly. I still think he'd have gone free if he hadn't put so much confidence in his lawyer.
Yeah? How's that?
Well, this lawyer framed a phony alibi for the kid, when he didn't need one. Maybe you better put him back in his crib, Mom. That alibi was a big mistake. It blew up right in the kid's face.
He couldn't have been much of a lawyer. Pretty dumb.
Well, it wasn't because he was
Some
dumb.
people think he did it on purpose. You see, the kid gave this lawyer a mortgage on his ranch to pay his fee.
Why'd he use his ranch? Why didn't he pay with a part of his loot?
The kid never had
All
any.
we know is what we heard. But I think this lawyer framed the kid. He wanted him sent up. That was a sure way to get hold of his property.
You happen to know the lawyer's name?
Yeah. Martin. Harvey Martin. He hangs his shingle out in Indian Gap.
As long as the Reno Kid is on the loose, I'd sure hate to be in that lawyer's shoes.
Yeah.
But haven't you some idea what he looked like?
Not much. All I was interested in was drawing a bead on him before he pumped lead into me.
What color was his hair?
Couldn't tell. He kept his hat on. Well, there's the stuff you sent us after.
Which hand was he shooting with?
Both. He was blazing away at straw until I got him. Now he won't be shooting with either hand.
You sure his hair wasn't brown and curly?
Hey, what's eating you? Where's Mike Cut and Jackson's?
That's up to Bidwell.
What do you mean, Bidwell? As it is, you and him stand to clean up.
Yeah, now that we got this money, there won't be any tunnel going into Redwood Valley. The railroad will have to build through Indian Gap, and when it does...
All right. You boys want to make some real money? I'll give you a chance. That goes for you, too, Pete. Yeah. All this is yours. All you've got to do is bring back the Reno Kid. But bring him in dead. Well, what do you say?
Hello in there.
Your little Indian friend is back with your aunt.
Oh, I'm the Duchess. Is my long-legged nephew here?
Why, yes, he's inside. Won't you come in?
Little Beaver, you mind the horses. The sheriff's in a pretty bad way, and the doctor didn't dare leave him. So I brought along the doctor book. What's this I hear, Red Ryder? Little Beaver says you forgot how to dodge bullets.
Now, just a minute, Duchess. The bullet didn't bother me so much. It's the baby who needs attention.
Well, he's asleep right now.
Well, we better let him be. You don't look any too well yourself. Oh, you sit down now, and I'll handle things. Oh, are you her husband?
Well, yes, I am.
Well, then you better keep her better fed. Where's the cupboard? Never mind, I see it. Now, you kindle a fire and put on a kettle of water. Well, for land's sake, no wonder you folks are sick. It isn't natural to live without food. What's the matter? Are you out of work?
Well, no, but I haven't been drawing my wages very recently.
What your wife and child need is a lot of thick cream and butter and eggs and the truck that grows on my ranch. And that's what they're going to get.
Now, Duchess, don't you think it might be wiser if...
Wiser nothing. We're leaving the first thing in the morning.
Hey, that looks like the Reno Kid's wife.
Yeah. And that big fella riding behind. That's the fellow we shot.
They're headed for Redwood Valley. I'm going to tail them. You two fellas take the road they just came on. It may lead you to where the Reno Kid's hiding out.
Duchess, would you stop for a minute? I think Johnny could take a little more of his medicine.
Whoa, Wallace.
Come on, Johnny, take this. It'll make you feel a lot better. Oh, Mr. Ryder, please. Would you have little Beaver help Johnny take his medicine?
Why, sure I will. Well, go on, little Beaver. Johnny, you watch little Beaver. He likes this medicine. Here you are, Beaver. Open your mouth good now. That was good, wasn't it?
Oh, fine.
That's a good boy, Gunny. Well, that ought to do it until we get back to the ranch. We'll be there by... I forgot my watch. Oh, I remember now. I left it on the table last night. Dutch, you go on ahead, and little Beaver and I'll ride back and get it.
What's the matter, Red? You sick? You never forget anything before.
I didn't forget it, little Beaver. I used that for an excuse to go back. You know, unless I'm far off, that man at the house is the Reno Kid.
You mean the robber man?
Mm-hmm. You know, maybe he's not as poor as he made it look like. And maybe he'll start digging out loot as soon as he thinks everybody's gone. We've got to take him off guard.
This looks like it might be where they came from.
Yeah, this is where the road leads. Maybe her and the kid. That must be him now.
He's gone, and so is his horse. Little Beaver, we're going to Indian Gap. The Reno Kid has it in for a lawyer there, and we've got to stop him before he does anything foolish.
Well, I'm not going to break my neck for all of Martin's money.
I promised you I'd pay you a visit, Martin. I never go back on my word.
You can't get away with it, kid. They'll hang you.
We won't waste time worrying about that. Get a pen and some paper.
Sure, kid. Anything you want.
Write that pen and paper, Martin. And hurry up. This has got to be done fast, but it's got to be done legal. Now draw up a deed in my wife's name. And make it hard and binding. The property involved is the ranch we had. The one you chased her off of.
There you are, kid.
I'm warning you, Martin. This had better be legal.
It will be. Properly recorded, or unless I'm found murdered.
Who's that?
The Reno Kid! Help! Help! The Reno Kid! The Reno Kid! He's on the roof! Shoot and kill!
What's the trouble?
It's the Reno Kid. He's on the roof. Look out for yourself.
You stay here, little Beaver. You're acting foolish, kid.
Stay where you are, Ryder.
It won't be so nice for Johnny if he has to grow up the son of a man that was hanged.
I'm warning you to stay away.
When you kill a man, you've done something you can't undo.
You're bringing this on yourself, Ryder. You're forcing me to...
Give me that gun. I'm taking you to Redwood Valley.
Much obliged for your trouble, mister, but from now on, Indian Gap will take care of this in its own way.
I'm sorry, but Redwood Valley's got first call on the prisoner. He's wanted for shooting the sheriff.
All we care is he just attempted murder. What's the matter with you fellas? Don't let him get away. This may be a trick. Pull him off his horse.
Whoa, now, wait a minute. Back up. Get back where you were, all of you. Now, let's take it easy till we get this straightened out. What do you mean, a trick?
As soon as you get out of that tank, you might turn him loose. We don't know who you are.
Them Red Ryder.
That's right. And here's my authority. My job is to fetch the Reno Kid in, and that's what I aim to do, dead or alive. All right, kid, start writing. Out ahead. Go ahead, start writing.
Do you think you'll be all right, Doctor?
I didn't let it get too hot.
Doctor, isn't it a little funny that your nephew hasn't returned?
We will never tell about Red. He likes to gab.
There you are, son. This will keep you warm as two.
I hope you don't have any idea you can outsmart me, kid.
You have my word of honor, Red. But I wish you wouldn't say anything to Molly about this.
All right. Here's your gun.
Thanks.
You stay here and mind the horses, little Beaver. Come on, kid.
By the time you got here, Red.
Hello, Duchess. How are you, Doctor? Howdy, Red. Your husband was pretty worried about Johnny, so I insisted on bringing him along.
Is he any better, Molly?
According to this, he's a lot better. Temperature's most back to normal. You've a fine son, sir.
Thanks, Doc. We think so, too, don't we, honey? You're feeling a lot better, aren't you, Bud?
I don't think you'll need me anymore, but if you do, I can be reached. I forgot to mention it, Duchess, but I've treated myself to a new buggy horse. I'd like you to come out and see him.
Well, I guess I'd better have a look, too. I'll be seeing you.
Yeah. Sure.
Reno Reno, why'd you do it?
Do what?
Well, take chances in coming back here. Somebody will recognize you sooner or later.
Red, the doctor thinks our visitor looks like the Reno Kid.
That's right, he is the Reno Kid.
Well, Red, then why...
I'm taking him into jail. But I'm giving him a chance to see his wife and boy first. Oh, Doctor, you've had plenty of occasions to make sick calls in Indian Gap, haven't you?
Well, of course, but how did you
Do
come
you happen to know a lawyer there by the name of Martin?
Harvey Martin?
Uh-huh.
Sure. He's a big gun over in those parts now. Bought up most all the property in and about Indian Gap.
Well, I didn't know he was rich as all that.
He wasn't till his uncle died back east, Chicago, I think. Left him a chunk of money. Well, I've got to get going. Get up.
But how about you? Oh, Reno, I'm scared.
Please don't worry about me, Molly. Now that I know you and Johnny are all right, I'll be more careful. Go on, son. Take care of yourself. You take care of yourself, too, honey.
I wouldn't mind so much. But the first time I protect a shipment of money that's really important to the town, I have to lose it.
Yes! I just bring in Reno Kid.
When?
Just now. He has him over in jail.
You better go over Bidwell and see if he tallies up with the fellow that robbed the bugboard.
Of course.
Here, Mr. Bidwell, Red.
Ever see this man before?
Well, not all his face, but judging from his build and the color of his hair and his eyes. I wouldn't want to condemn a man of my temperament. But all in all, I'd say he's the man that shot the sheriff.
How about it, Reno?
That's a lie. You know plain enough, Ryder, I didn't shoot your sheriff.
It'll be up to a judge and jury to decide. He's your prisoner now, Clem. I've got to go and report to the sheriff. His wife and boy were living in a shack with scarcely enough to eat. That doesn't sound like the Reno Kid could lay up any pile of loot.
Well, Ryder, if you're trying to claim that he isn't a bandit, how do you explain all the robbing that went on?
Well, I can't explain it yet. But some more investigation in Indian Gap might help. In the first place, there's a lawyer there by the name of Martin. And according to the Reno Kid...
According to Ryder, this here lawyer owns most of the land the railroad would have to run through if it took the Indian Gap route. Maybe that's the reason he didn't want the tunnel money to reach the railroad people. Your move.
That seems pretty flimsy evidence to accuse a man on.
Well, maybe, except when Martin came into that money awful sudden. He claims his uncle willed it to him. And Ryder seems to think he might have got it otherwise.
How otherwise?
Well, by using the money the Reno Kid was supposed to have stolen, but maybe didn't.
You mean Ryder thinks Martin did the robbing the kid was sent up for?
Well, he says he doesn't answer the description close enough, but he could be in cahoots with somebody else who does.
Well, of course, Ryder may be right, but it all seems rather strange. Well, it looks as if you had me cornered, Sheriff. I give up. Where's Ryder now?
Said he's going to run over to Indian Gap, chase down some more clues. Was you want to try for revenge?
Yes, but not right now. Clem hasn't had time to go to lunch, and I promised to go over to the jail and guard his prisoner while he got a snack to eat.
All right, well, hurry back. I'll be waiting for you.
Judging from what he told the sheriff, Ryder's getting too close to the truth.
Well, he ain't got anything definite.
He may have before he gets back from Indian Gap. Unless he never does get back.
Now, wait a minute, boss. I tried killing him once and messed it
All
up.
right, now, don't get so jumpy. All you've got to do is to help with a jailbreak while Clem is gone. That's just as simple as this.
That's pretty hard to believe. Are you sure about Ryder?
Yeah, I'm sure. That's why Ryder went to Indian Gap. He and a lawyer named Martin planned...
Martin?
Yeah, they planned to cook up enough evidence to hang you.
Hang me? They can't hang me. I
No. Maybe you ain't heard. The sheriff hasn't been given more than 24 hours to live. And that's what Ryder's figuring on. If he can put a rope around your neck, that's a big feather in his cap, and they'll make him sheriff permanent. But Beaver stepped out to get a bite to eat. I soon got his keys. Come Come on, you gotta hurry.
What have you got to do with it?
Maybe it's because Ryder did me dirt once, too. Here's your gun. You sneak down the alley. There's several horses tied there. Take your pick.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Step on it. Sam is liable to pop in on us. As soon as you finish with me, get your horse and pick up the kid's trail. Don't let him see you, but keep your eye on it. Don't. Wait a minute. I was only trying to help you. I just wanted to thank you sort of personal for giving me a chance. But I don't need your help anymore. What are you going to do? I don't know what your game is, but I'm going to leave you here while I take care of some unfinished business.
What do you mean I didn't earn my cut? Maybe I didn't get the Reno Kid, but we kept him from getting you. If me and Pete Ennis showed up... Duck into that closet until I find out who it is and what they want. Come in. Hello, Mr. Martin.
Hello.
You remember me? Yeah. Hearing that you're the lawyer for the Reno Kid, I thought you'd like to know that he didn't have anything to do with shooting the sheriff of Redwood Valley.
No? Who did that?
I'm not saying specifically, but the man who planned it didn't want the railroad to come through Redwood Valley. You're beginning to understand what I'm driving at, aren't you?
No, I can't say that I am.
The man I speak of owns most of the property in these parts. And if the railroad were to come through Indian Gap, well, there's no need to tell you the value of his property would jump sky high.
Yes, I suppose it would. But where did you get these fantastic ideas?
You call that fantastic? Then listen to this. The man that bought the property came into the money awful sudden like, along about the same time as that left-handed bandit was collecting and collecting big. And the way I look at it is that he and this bandit were working together. They figured...
That's insane. I got that money from my uncle.
Yes, I know. The uncle that died in Chicago.
Yeah.
Martin, you never had an uncle in Chicago. And one thing more. This ranch you swindled the Reno Kid out of was right in line with the railroad survey. That's why you had to have it. Because it was the key to your whole scheme. And without
All right, now that you know, what are you going to do about it?
That's right. Keep 'em lifted. This is where I settle accounts.
Now, take it easy, Reno.
Nobody's going to talk me out of it this time. Martin. Listen, Martin. Don't I...
Bidwell masquerading as the Reno Kid. He did it too well. He even fooled you, Martin.
No, you don't. Stand back. Stay where you are. Don't move. Drop that gun.
Do I have to break your arm before I can tell you you're a free man?
Free? You mean it?
That's right. Well, Duchess, that really looks like a mighty fine supper. Well, Jackson has finally broken down and talked. If Bidwell had killed me, Jackson would have brought you in as the murderer.
Here now, Johnny, you stop fooling around and eat your spinach. You want to grow up to be a big, strong man, don't you? Come on now.
Go ahead, Johnny. It's good for you. Here, you watch me, and I'll show you how to do it. You want to take a great big forkful like that, see? Doesn't that look good? Open your mouth, little Beaver.